Cozy gamers, prepare to be delighted because this month is going to be huge for upcoming cozy games. In fact, there is one game coming out in September that is in my top 10 most anticipated for this entire year. But not only that, there are a bunch of hidden gem cozy games coming out this month that I definitely plan on trying out too. So grab your snacks, drinks of choice, and settle in because I've got 9 upcoming cozy games that are coming out in September 2025. Alright, admittedly, as an avid tea drinker, this first game initially drew me in with its very particular theming. But after digging deeper, there's a heartfelt story and beautifully written characters that you're really going to enjoy. The game's called Sips and Sonnets, and you play as a retired journalist who has opened her very own tea shop. Miss Meadow's life experience melds to create a beautifully brewed combination of tea crafting as well as poem writing in this game. Among the plethora of minigames, you'll need to get to know your customer base, who are fully voiced over. Heads up that among the plentiful cozy vibes, there are some heavier themes, including aging, as well as medical treatments that may be difficult for some players. Your interactions in the game may lead to various endings, so if you end up picking up Sips and Sonnets on its September 12th Steam release, then I'm curious to hear how this story unfolds for you. Now, I've gotta say, I'm not normally a city building game kind of girl, but this next game really adds some unique features that bring a fresh take on the genre that I'm really excited for. In Ages of Kataria, you start as a family who've decided to create a new home among a vast, vibrant locale, ready for you to build up according to their needs and your liking. As time progresses, not only will new villagers move in, but you'll see them age through all stages of life and experience life-changing events. As is part of every life, in the game there will be instances of loss, but no one is ever fully gone because in Kataria, your dearly departed become part of the spirit tree, where those in town may come and pay respects. The overall art style and color palettes in this game look incredibly cozy, so I'm super excited to check out Ages of Kataria when it releases to Steam Early Access on September 16th, with plans for a Switch release in the future. Fans of the Myst series, hold on to something, because I know you're going to be excited for this next game. It's called Nea, and it's a new first-person point-and-click puzzle adventure. Through mysterious circumstances that unfold over the course of the story, you find yourself traveling across a set of desolate islands, scattered with complex machinery and portal systems for you to repair, while you uncover the secrets and cultures of the civilizations that came before you. If you think you're ready to uncover the mystery, then check out Nea when it arrives to Steam on September 2nd. Cozy games and witchy themes go together like peanut butter and jelly. So I think you're going to just eat up this next game, which I have for you that it's known as Witchy Business. In the game, you find that you are the newfound owner of your very own shop of witchcraft. To run this whimsical business, you'll need to mix potions for your customers, grow flowers in your garden, and upgrade your store to its maximum witchy potential. If this game's cozy gameplay and hand-drawn art style are putting a spell over you, then you can try out Witchy Business when it flies its way to Steam on September 22nd. A long-running series of cute sporty games is having a revitalization in the form of Everybody's Golf Hotshots. The game features a plethora of quirky characters and challenging courses that you can take on either solo or with friends, being able to play in either offline or online modes. The game does contain some generative AI for some of its textures, which is a bit disappointing to see, especially from a game being published by as big of a company as Bandai Namco. But it should be known that they are at least being transparent about it and putting out proper disclosures. But when it comes to selling a product like this to consumers, the more actual artists use, the better. So I hope that they'll improve on this for future games, despite the ever-growing AI climate that we're living in. Everybody's Golf Hotshots will be swinging its way to PlayStation, Switch, and Steam on September 4th. If any of you guys have played and enjoyed the cozy game known as Strange Horticulture, then you're in for a treat, because the developers are about to launch their next game in the series. This one's known as Strange Antiquities. You play as an apprentice who is thrust into the world of the arcane when you are tasked to run a shop brimming with objects of occult provenance. You must get to know the locals and their needs through the usage of quirky dialogue, as well as puzzles that may either help or hinder the town as a whole. Although this game is not a direct sequel to Strange Horticulture, it will apparently contain some references to the developer's first game. So I'm really itching to finally pick it up and give it a go, especially before Strange Antiquities hits Switch and Steam on September 17th. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned a game that I've been highly anticipating coming out this year. And after an initial delay, the developers are ready for their early access release. This is Voyagers of Nira, where you play as the descendants of protectors known as the Echo. Monsters have encroached upon the land, so it's your job to hold them off and adventure throughout the world in search of lost spirits who can help you along your journey. Additionally, you'll be able to build and decorate beautiful bases and have the opportunity to play as a group of up to 10 people. The art style and some of the gameplay is very reminiscent to me of Sea of Thieves. Heads up that this game does include combat, underwater sequences, as well as some spooky situations. I personally did get to play the demo back when it was available, and was amazed at not only how beautiful it was, but also by the sheer amount of things to do and areas to explore. If you're ready for a new adventure, then you won't want to miss when Voyagers of Nira comes to Steam Early Access on September 16th. Step into a world rich with history and mystery in this next title known as The House of Tesla. Follow in the footsteps of the famous inventor Nikola Tesla as you travel throughout his most ambitious project yet. Solve a plethora of puzzles in this story-rich adventure, where it's up to you to uncover the secrets of how this once shining beacon of ingenuity ultimately fell apart. If you're up for the challenge, then grab your sleuthing cap and get ready to pick up The House of Tesla when it makes its way to Steam on September 23rd. I've gotta say, before seeing this next game, I never knew that turnips could be so, thick. In Letters to Orala, you play as a mail carrier in a colorful world of fruit and vegetable villagers, living amongst the quaint Australian coast. Get to know the eclectic cast of characters as you deliver mail, take part in puzzles, uncover hidden secrets, and cause all-around turnipy chaos. If you've been looking for a cozy new adventure, then you may want to check out Letters to Orala when it arrives to Steam on September 16th. I had so much fun compiling today's cozy game video, but if you had to narrow it down to just one, I've got to ask, which one are you looking forward to most in September? Let me know down in the comments, and while you're there, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to do so, because here at Cozy Adventures, we introduce you to your future favorite cozy game. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Wade, and I hope to see you in the next video.